Christmas in the past. That's my chaotic riff for today. Oh my god. How you guys doing? It is the Crypto Otaku here, of course, with another night of crypto chaos. Wow, Bitcoin's back at 64. What's going on? Jeez, look at how crazy this is, guys. Oh my god. Welcome back. And of course, yeah, we got it. I forgot I was wearing this stuff. Jesus. Yeah, pretty bearish, right? Is it really bearish though? Long term, we're gonna dive into it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome to Friday. Thank God some of us are off tomorrow. I'm over it, man. This week was a pain. Pain in the butt, man. This week was a pain in the butt. But we got a whole bunch of good buy-ins, right? We bought Jasmine like, oh my god, I must have bought like Jasmine 100 times this week. It's ridiculous. All right, Bitcoin. Look, what's going on with Bitcoin? We drew up this last night. Look how close we were. Look how close we were last night. Oh, just a little high on that. Jesus. I almost predicted the inverse of that move. Yeah, Bitcoin, of course, moving on into the weekend, which I still think the full moon may play out tonight, guys. It's possible. Tonight is a full moon. What happens in full moons? Well, we cover it all the time. There is usually it's a 75 to 80% pump, right? No, or dump, I guess. It's a lot heavy volatility. A lot of lunatics out there, right? A lot of lunatics. Holy crap. Yeah, and I think this is playing out. There's a lot of bearish news going on around right now, like Germany selling off. We're going to get into that. There's a bunch of news to unpack, as always, in the Crypto Chaos. Let's get into it. Here we go. This is, of course, the current market sentiment, as brought to you by Kimba, the White Snow Lion. That's, of course, your source for free heat map, live heat map for Bitcoin. Yeah, it looks like the bears are losing right now. Look at that. Knock the damn bears down. Yeah, enough of that nonsense. And you know what? Sometimes bears aren't so scary. Like tonight, they're kind of cute. They're kind of cuddly. They're just kind of like there. We're there. I wanted to show that as well. It reminded me of something. Something fun. Oh, man. If I can actually bring it up on Discord. Probably not. It's probably going to block everything. Like it usually does here. On my Discord. But I did share this with a bunch of people. It's a fun video. No. Actually, I don't even know if the playback will work on this. You know what? I'm going to open it back up. If you haven't seen this, this is so cool.
No. No, he's sleeping.
Oh my god. It's double playing back. Oh my god. What a mess. Anywho, yes, you can't pet that dog. You can't pet that dog. I'm not sure if you guys heard that or not. But anywho, we're moving on. We are moving on. I'm just gonna lose everything on my stream. Looks like Bitcoin's having a bit of again. Everyone should know by now. We covered it so many times, and so many other places are talking about it too. Bitcoin pumps over the weekend. Why? Because large institutions are buying Bitcoin over the weekend because it is cheaper to get in. There's no volatility. They don't have to compete with Wall Street and everything else, right? So I could definitely see that happening over the weekend. Some big buyers. We're getting some crazy stuff happening in Twitter. Have you guys seen what's going on DELL? Oh my god, we got a lot to unpack tonight. It's a lot of fun topics too. Bitcoin. I mean the Bitcoin. What doesn't have inflation? Bitcoin. What does have inflation is the U.S. debt, right? The U.S. debt, as it continues to climb further and further into the abyss. $34.84 trillion in U.S. debt. If you're in Greece, sitting at 41 today. And the stock market, 63 in greed on the crypto markets. And the dollar, look at this, guys. The dollar's going up almost 106. I said, I'm going to eat my own words if it happens. I said, I doubt that the dollar will get to 106 again this year. Because you got to print all that money at some point. The election's happening soon. Next week, we get the first debate next week, right? And RFK isn't invited to that, which is BS, really. It's not American. You know this is manipulating control when you can have two party members are debating each other over who's got more poop in their pants or who's gonna be grandpa in jail. I don't know. Who's gonna be out on house arrest? Anyway, it's gonna be ridiculous, guys. Next week, I can't wait to cover it here. Oh, it's gonna be fun. All right, look at this, guys. Everything's up. Everything's green. Everything's fine, right? Everything's fine. Except if that was on the day or the hour. It's gone up a little bit, guys. It's not that bad. That was, of course, looking at the year. I kind of trolled you a little bit there. But yeah, everything's kind of down today. It's pretty bearish. Again, coming on the back of the news, that possible sell-off of Germany Bitcoin holdings due to the reason they have it in the first place, which is what was that one? I forget that one. That one scammer or something. We got that to cover as well. I forget what the main reason what that was. Well, we're gonna cover it here again. Go on. Okay, we got this here. Coin glass. All Bitcoin. What is going on with my mouse today? Jeez. CoinGlass reporting all of the Bitcoin curling exchanges still sitting at 2.47 million left on all exchanges. Nothing new to see there on Coinbase as well. We'll take a look at that. Sitting in at, damn, these are low levels for Coinbase. Dang, I keep missing the chart there to zoom in. These are still unprecedented levels, very low. 864,000 biddies on Coinbase. Again, some of these biddies on here are for the exchanges to settle the Bitcoin spot ETFs. All right, moving on. Bitcoin treasuries. Do we get any of this to actually settle with iShares this week? I know we've been behind. I know. June 20th. There we go. At least we got yesterday's in. 22 Bitcoins were bought. That's a strange coincidence too. 22.77. I don't know if I believe that. We might have to investigate that. That's a little weird. Anywho, moving on. We're just gonna fly through all this stuff tonight. Damn. All the crypto top 10 market cap, right by market cap. Damn, look at this Doge slipping in there. Holy crap. Doge sitting at number 8. Was it there? I thought it was sitting at the 900. Maybe it was at 8. Right, I'm below XRP too. This is ridiculous. Oh my god, Dogecoin. Ton and Cardano still sitting at number 10 and Avalanche right below it. Alrighty, and top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still sitting at number 9. Nothing's changed there. Teetering on the edge of being surpassed by Meta. Yep. Bitcoin rainbow chart. I'm not going to spend too much time on this as well. I say this every single day, though. The longer we stay in these $60,000 levels, it is a good time to buy. Are you bought yet? Is this ridiculous?
What are you, stupid?
Oh, my God. Yeah, normies definitely, too. The normies. Retail, right? General retail. Need to be buying Bitcoin right now. This is ridiculous. We are basically back here, these levels right here, right before we start the real banana zone, the real bull run, right? The real journey, the staircase to heaven, the cycle top, right? We haven't gotten anywhere near it yet. Like, we're so far away from it. It's ridiculous. And yeah, so, of course, in these levels, don't forget to be purchasing and accumulating your best traded, your best accumulation assets that are going to be appreciating. The projects you really believe in. Maybe it's not Bitcoin. Maybe you have enough Bitcoin. I don't know how you can ever have enough Bitcoin. But maybe you think there's something else that can appreciate more than Bitcoin. It's still, this is a key indicator, right? If the Bitcoin rainbow chart still says buy, you should be buying. Not that financial advice. All right, moving on. Bitcoin price drop and crypto market turmoils intensify. Is Germany to blame? That's the question. Because, again, just like America holding a huge Bitcoin cash from old events. Silk Road here in America. Germany also has detained. I remember when this came out. Germany detained some Bitcoin. I think it was because it was scammer or something like that, or a piracy ring or something along those lines. And then they gave him the option to forfeit some of his Bitcoin or all, or whatever the agreement was, in order to get released from prison on good terms. So I think that's what this is about still. And I guess they are leading up to maybe a time frame which they were planning on selling. But you know what? They said the same thing here in America. We still haven't seen that time sell-off for our Bitcoin. We're still sitting at... let me go back to the Bitcoin treasuries real quick. We're still sitting at that 200,000 Bitcoins, right? Almost as much as Michael Saylor for the United States government. You can see here, 213,000 Bitcoins still the United States holds. So that has not changed, even though they did come out and say multiple times planned sell-offs. The United States never did. So why do we think Germany will sell off that their hoard of 50,000 Bitcoins detained by by the government? Well, we're gonna dive a little bit into that. We also got that to cover through Standard Chartered. That's crazy. This is so much to cover every freaking day. So the total cryptocurrency capitalization plummeted 30.9% on June 20th and June 21st, approaching its lowest level in 5 weeks for Bitcoin, 2.34 trillion. That's right, so close to Facebook's market cap. This decline affected every top 10 coin with Bitcoin, dropping 4.2%. Ethereum also experiencing a 4% loss and facing 4.2 corrections despite some recovery. Intraday losses on the market remains in a bearish mood. Germany's sell pressure more than compensated by MicroStrategy's Bitcoin purchase. This always happens, and maybe not as bad as it used to be, but it's funny how even today we're plagued by the inverse effect of Michael Saylor purchasing more Bitcoin. We've always seen a sell-off every single time he buys his Bitcoin, and this is no different. This is just more FUD on top of that as well. Some analysts suggested that the large scale of Bitcoin and by the German government caused the crypto market to downturn. However, this explanation overlooks the fact that traditional finance investors reacted to unfavorable macroeconomic data. Traders are concerned, but the stock market may have peaked at the United States fiscal situation is weakening. According to the on-chain crypto analytics from Arkham, a wallet linked to the German government transferred 6,500 biddies to exchanges on June 19th, worth $425 million at the time. Arkham claims that the wallet held nearly 50,000 Bitcoin and believed to have been seized from the pirated movie website Movie 2K. That's what it was, guys. I remember it was something like that. Piracy or something like that. Which operated in 2013. Evidence suggested that the equity sent Bitcoin to Kraken, Bitstamp, and Coinbase, leaving the little doubt about its origin and effective sale. So it looks like they're moving this into position. I don't know why. This would be a really bad move on them, especially with all the positive narrative we've been getting on Bitcoin in the last 2 years, right? I have seen more news coverage on Bitcoin in the last 2 years than I thought I'd ever see. When I first got in. I was like, oh man, no one's talking about this. Everyone thinks this is a scam. Everyone thinks it's a Ponzi. And no one believes. I thought it was crazy just to see so much coverage this year and last year. Bloomberg every day, CNBC every day, Fox Business every day. It doesn't stop. However, this theory is flawed because the U.S.-based business intelligence firm MicroStrategy disclosed on June 20th that it has purchased an additional 11,000. MicroStrategy's buy covered the selling pressure, including the 2-day 295 million net outflow from U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, given that no other regulatory changes on FX have a negative impact on the sentiment of cryptocurrency investors in the past couple of days. The U.S. and options expiry. There's also a worsening with macroeconomic conditions. I mean, you guys heard about all the stuff that's happening right now. I mean, we've got BRICS nations, pushing back on the dollar still to this day, with the biggest thing happening this month, which was the cutoff of the dollar traded sale of oil. Right? Huge. We're not exclusively doing that. We got rumors of that last year, went into full effect this year, and there we are. We finally get the effective date, which is this month. They're stopping it. So yeah, we are officially no longer the reserve currency starting at this date in time and moving on forward. Things could really change. And as we pointed out before, it's actually in my my outro. Jerome Powell has said before that there's been other world currencies. We don't have to be the only world currency. Jesus. Yeah, and we are going to lose that for the dollar. It's not too late. You can save yourself. Buy Bitcoin. Buy some other cryptocurrencies. Do your research and get off of the dollar standard. All right. We're moving on. Standard Charter set to launch spot crypto trading for Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? This is crazy. Like, we're getting more banks now going to get jumping on in. Again, timing this perfectly. Kathy Flippin Wood, right? Love bringing her up. She's one of my favorite influencers in the space. ARK Invest, of course, investing in all disruptive technologies. She called it. She said 3 to 6 months, the banks are going to be looking at the winners, and they're going to be jumping on in. And here we go. What do we got? Standard Charter. That's huge. When are we going to get official? We keep getting Bank of America officially covering it as well, and they haven't came out officially saying that they have it. I'm sure they're working it out with the SEC. Anywho, sources say that Standard Chartered ready to launch Bitcoin Ethereum trading operations. On June 21st, Bloomberg's Emily Nicole cited sources knowledgeable about the plans stating that the Standard Chartered is on the verge of introducing a spot Ethereum and cryptocurrency trading desk with Bitcoin Ethereum, right? Venture will operate within its foreign exchange FX division. We have been working closely with regulators to support demand of our institutional clients to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum and align with our strategy to support clients across the wilder digital asset ecosystem. This is nuts, man. I can't believe, every day we just get more and more bullish, and yet there's so much fun and sell-offs and crypto chaos, and it makes no sense because no one's paying attention to the big picture. No one's seeing this stuff. No one's doing their research. No one's looking at the dots and connecting them all. Like, how it's so simple. Like, this asset's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. We already let the genie out of the bottle. You can't go back to Swift after this. Hell, you can't even vote for a candidate after this because we have the technology to make so many things better in so many different industries. Oh boy! All right, enough of that. Man, I'm gonna have to take a swig or something. Arthur Hayes, this was really cool too. Of course, playing this into Jasmine and also the emerging ecosystem for crypto in Japan, as we cover Japan constantly in the markets, and the yen losing so much money. Like, it's 50% off right now in Japan. I keep talking about how I'm going to go. I'm probably not going to go this year now because I just got mandatory time off now at my work, so I put something I shouldn't have in the fryer, guys. So they put me off, so I'm gonna have to start taking some time off in the next few weeks to kind of make up for my punishment of putting a candy bar in the fryer at McDonald's. Jesus. Anyway, Japanese banks. I like to try to test new things, and McDonald's doesn't sell enough fried food, I think. They're not experimental enough. I kid. Japanese banks once secured their financial strategies for now facing severe challenges due to the shifts in the global monetary policies as outlined by BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes. We talk about him all the time. BitMEX co-founder Arthur Hayes also, he's on the news all the time, talking to so many journalists out there. Anyone who will get him in front of the camera, and this guy still does not hold back any punches, man. He's insane, but he is very flighty. Like, he jumps between projects. So, like I said last time I talked about him, he changes his mind more than he changes his t-shirt. Jesus. So these institutions are caught in the cycle of low yields and high hedging costs with dramatically impacting the operations of financial stability. Japanese banks struggle to deal with the unavoidable losses navigating tough global economic waters. This is, of course, talking about the 299. Every time we look at it, right, on the world national debt, the world debt clock for Japan Oh, what? We actually broke 299. I thought that was a glitch forever. We're actually at negative 300% public debt to GDP ratio in Japan. 116.11 external debt to GDP ratio. This is insane, guys. They have no choice. Either we have to bail them out with our printed nonsense dollars, or they send their holding of our debt right back to us, and they buy themselves out of it, and we get stuck with the bag, and we just print our way out of buying their debt. It's just a stupid system. We're just gonna keep growing the U.S. debt by buying our debt back, and Jesus, get ready for a hyperinflation, says Moon Lambo. That is exactly right. It's coming. It's coming to a city and state near you if you live here in the United States. Man, but also the world is not immune to this, right? The U.S. is the international reserve currency of the world, right? This is what everyone uses. This is what people store under their beds. They think there's safety there, right? We just have I hate to say it, we just have a government military backing this dollar. That's it. It's scare tactics. It's fear. It's saber rattling, right? I should get my saber out. Oh, Jesus, where'd it go? But yeah, it's nuts. It's crazy out there, and it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. All right, moving on. We got. Oh man, I wanted to finish this article too. Now backfiring. Where do we want to start on this? Yeah, I guess we could just go right there. So the impact of the aggressive rate hikes by the U.S. Federal Reserve, which began in earnest in 2023, Hayes points out that these banks are in pursuit of higher yields, had previously engaged in dollar-yen carry trades that are now backfiring. The resultant environment that has left them gripping the worst bond rout since the early 19th century. Jesus. Situation Hayes describes with the Japanese phrase, shikata ga nai. It cannot be helped, which nations' banks' balance sheets are most likely to be headed for by the Fed. Hayes asked the Japanese banking system, of course. Hayes further details the struggles of the banks, noting the Federal Reserve's rapid... I have to find this interview. This sounds like a really entertaining interview, especially with him popping off like, duh! Yeah, and like, F this, and, stuff I can't say on YouTube. But he still says it on YouTube, and he gets views. The U.S. dollar is the best of the worst fiat currency. Moon Lambo, of course, it is, unfortunately. It's still paper money, though, right? You guys have at least plastic money where you live. Jeez, we gotta step our game up, I guess. With notable banking failures in the United States, has prompted a federal backstop for U.S. Treasuries in March of 2023, and also carried on to March of 2024. We covered that too, as we had the First Republic Bank collapse here in the United States this year, and we had Signature Bank last year. We had First Republic this year. Those are the two notable ones for each year on year, but there were 3 or 4 bank collapses last year, and we had 2 this year. I'm trying to remember the other one that happened. It wasn't as big as First Republic. So yeah, the bank's decisions reflect the broader trend in the Japanese financial institutions, which are likely to face similar pressure to divest from the unfavorable positions. Arthur says he does not shy away from broader impacts of these financial maneuvers to the global economy, particularly the cryptocurrency market. He notes that the increased liquidity driven by the actions of those by the Bank of Japan, though through the use of facilities of the FEMA repo facility, could inadvertently bolster markets like Bitcoin. We get more and more news seems like every week about another company in Japan investing in Bitcoin. The biggest one was pulling the Michael Saylor strategy was Metaplanet, which came, I think we got that news last month. He says, just as the market began to wonder where the next jolt of the dollar liquidity would come from, the Japanese banking system dropped origami cranes composed of crispy folded dollar bills upon the lapse of crypto investors. Hayes' blog post includes, this is just another pillar of the crypto bull market. The supply of dollars must increase to maintain the current Pax Americana dollar-based filthy financial system. Jesus, a mouthful. Yeah, he's still as ridiculous as ever. Damn, Arthur. All right, moving on. This is another big one I wanted to cover today. XRP Ripple clarifies XRP is not a security after new court ruling. This actually came out 4 minutes before the show started. It was pretty Pretty bullish, man. I'm excited for crypto in general, but XRP, man, we haven't seen this coin move in years. This is it, man. I feel like we are almost there, and this could usher in a tsunami. Like, and every day, I don't like the news we cover sometimes, especially with the CBDCs and XRP getting some of these countries rounded up for CBDCs. But they're relevant, and they're in the news, and they're covering this, right? So I guess someone's got to do the dirty work. Hopefully we don't see that here in America. New York ruling that the XRP is not a security stands undisturbed, right? Undisturbed. Following the ruling by the U.S. District Court of the Northern District of California, the Ripple securities lawsuit, Ripple's chief legal officer, Stewart. Let's skip the pleasantries here, please, shall we? Yes, is affirmed the non-security status of XRP on Friday, citing the district judge Annalisa Torres, ruling that the Southern District of New York, Aldo Rodi, I should know these people. I hear their names all the time. Emphasized that the district judge Phyllis Hamilton of the U.S. District Court or the National District of California dismissed all allegations of Ripple violating federal securities law. The Ripple legal chief emphasized, to be clear, the CA judge dismissed all allegations suggesting that Ripple violated federal securities laws. The New York ruling that XRP is not a security and stands undisturbed. All right, man. We're starting this. This has been going on since 2017, guys. Holy crap! I keep forgetting how long this goes on for. It's been in there since. It's been going on since I entered the space in the beginning of 21. This is ridiculous, guys. 2017. And it hasn't moved, right? We haven't seen anything. We had a little bit of a bump last year, around 80 cents from what I recall. 85, I think it even touched, maybe the 89. And then it has been a stable coin ever since, guys. On Friday, the U.S. District Court of the United States, you gotta skip all the. Oh my god. However, the court denied summary judgment for the individual plaintiff. Bradley claims the Ripple CEO's Brad Garlinghouse made misleading statements about his XRP holdings. His claim centers on the statement made by Garlinghouse during the December 2017 interview. He has expressed that I am very, very long XRP as a percent of my personal balance sheet. However, the plaintiff alleged that the statement was false because throughout 2017, Garlinghouse sold millions of XRP. That's right. They've been dumping on us for a long time, guys. A long time. Like 2 or 3 years that I've been aware of it. The court document shows that the court found sufficient evidence of the jury to consider whether investors expected profits due to Ripple's efforts. Therefore, this individual claim will proceed to trial. Jesus. They're just going to drag this out even still, huh? Yeah, I thought we were done with this. Got to be done with this. We may have to wait to the end of the year, guys, until we get some absolute clarity whether this is going to be thrown out. This is ridiculous. Yesterday we just had that, of course, the push down from 2 billion to 102 million in fines. So we'll see where it goes. Oh man, I hope I have that pulled up too. I don't know if you guys saw that as well. Freaking I just saw it. Where'd it go? Did they stop talking about it? Oh, I just saw the. If we don't have it, I'll find another one. Oh yeah, it's right there. 50 Cent. You guys seen this? The 50 Cent got hacked, and he was promoting a fake coin, apparently a scam coin, an S coin, a meme coin, or alleged project of his on his Twitter account. And yeah, this just happened as well. It was just cleared up 15 minutes before we started the show. It went kind of breaking news. With celebrities launching their own meme coins in recent weeks, it seems absolutely plausible that rapper 50 Cent, aka Curtis Jackson, would take to Twitter to shill his own Solana token with a flurry of posts on Friday afternoon. It happened today. Man, it was crazy, man. The stuff that he was saying, and then of course this is the truth. But within minutes, after millions of dollars worth of crypto was already spent, the truth emerged. His account had already been hacked and had pumped for a pump and dump scam. The rapid-fire string of tweets 50 Cent's Twitter account began making promotional posts on Friday for a new Solana coin called G-Unit. Can't make this crap up, man. I can't believe we're doing this. Oh boy. Launched via pump.fun. The posts were elaborate, Some reference the rap icon's cognate brand. Others called out recent celebrity-related crypto narratives, including Martin Shkreli. I don't know these people, guys. This is what we talk about in the normie post, the normie searches at the end of the show. Creation of a allegedly official Donald Trump Solana token, and a controversial influencer Dander Tate's promotional of the Daddy coin. Oh God, the Daddy coin again. One even featured a Solana-themed meme coin with 50 Cent at the center. If you bought G Unit, then you spent $5,000. Your $5,000 event has just turned into 50 cent. God, I shouldn't laugh. This is terrible, but people, I don't know why. We always talk about like meme coins in particular, and coins that don't have clear, clear utility, right? It's all about utility. This is how I always pitch this, right? We talk about the Doge coins, talk about the dog, the rest of the dog coins, the cat coins, and all the other meme coins that don't really have any true utility. And I make very clear what is utility, right? What are we looking for? Stuff that does stuff. Like Pez dispensers I got on my desk, right? This, of course, being the best one. Not just the gold one, but the Bitcoin one. Ones that give you candy and do things, right? We're going to have NFTs that actually unlock things in digital spaces. We're going to have them, cars and your deed to your house or whatever, right? It's going to have some kind of utility on that token. That's some of that asset, right? Stuff like this, guys, it's just quick pump and dumps, and you have... Maybe you have a better chance to make some money on it than you do the lottery, but it's pretty much playing the lottery, guys. I can't be clear enough. Please. Please.
What are you, stupid?
Don't be stupid. All right. So while some of the crypto creators cautiously suspicious of the post, it wasn't immediately certain the posts were fake either. Of course, it's because he's got that his Twitter blue verified check mark, right? Because that means a lot. Right? Thanks, Elon. That means nothing. People getting hacked left and right. Don't even matter anymore. In the meantime, money poured into the Genius coffers. Most of the token's 18.6 million in total trading came within barely 40 minutes as it rocketed upward to 8,000% and then plunged just as rapidly as liquidity disappeared. Man, dude, they're like the new age bank robbers, man. Really. This is nuts. I'm not going to continue reading. This is a lot to read for basically. I just outlined the whole thing. Please be safe. Please do your research. Don't just jump into hype, especially if you're going to jump into leverage, put in a ton of money. Money you can't lose. Like, don't be betting with money you can't lose, man. You can't lose. All right, moving on. That might be... no, of course, that's not all we got. We got tons of more stuff. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. This one here. Document reveals Ripple's plans to only sell 25 billion of XRP for operations and profit. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this whole thing. And now we're getting some more positive token distributions. Because, again, like I mentioned before in the previous article, they've been dumping on us, guys. They've been dumping on us for a long time. I'm surprised that I've held off. I'm a very patient guy. I've held off for a very long time. I've been holding my big bag of XRP for a couple years. I just don't feel like it's worth selling because it hasn't really moved. And on top of that, what are we going to sell for? $? Allegedly, XRP, even if it goes the... a quarter, it performs a quarter as much as Ethereum. It's still better than zero. It's still better than negative 15% a year, negative 12% a year of the US dollar, right? So that's why I'm still holding on my XRP bag. I think it's still it's a good narrative, especially in the future. We don't know what's going to happen with it. They have so many partnerships. They were the king of partnerships during the last bull run. I'll tell you that. Anywho, it's only 100 billion XRP tokens will ever be issued based on the network's design, and it plans to retain 25% of the total issued assets to fund its operations and generate a profit. This means that Ripple schedules to keep a reserve of 25 billion XRP, presently valued at approximately 12.5 billion for company use. Notably, Ripple's sales of XRP have been forced in for years, will continue for the next few years amid these sales. The company now holds about 4.87 billion XRP in spendable balance and 39.5 billion in escrow. This puts XRP reserve at 44.3 billion tokens. Jesus. Before the firm secured 55 billion XRP in escrow in 2017, it held 61.6 in spendable wallets. So yeah, it's liquidated over 17 billion in a few years, in the last 4 years. 75 billion XRP to promote development. So it looks like they're going to be putting 75% of XRP supply to incentivize market makers, gateways, and consumers to use Ripple's product. Now this is the thing. Now, how much of this is going to... Are they going to finally start doing airdrops or something like that? Can they... I mean, once they get the SEC freaking boot off their neck, we might actually see them do something like this. Everyone else does these airdrops to kind of incentivize market adoption and protocol use, right? You want... I mean, come on, give us some of these guys that have been holding XRP much longer than I have, right? I've been holding mine back for 2 or 3 years. Have someone out like out there holding XRP for the last 5-6 years. Give them some sort of, scaled airdrop. Like, this is ridiculous. So yeah, they plan to retain 25% of their XRP to turn a profit and further fund its own operations. The rest is distributed to incentivize. I just read this. Why is it there twice? I guess that's the direct quote. All right, moving on. Ethereum. You guys seen the? We just showed the first Ethereum commercial yesterday. There's a new one today that just came out. And yeah, this is the first one.
Hello, I'm Ethereum.
I'm Big Finance.
You okay? You look really tired.
Just calling it a day.
But it's 4 p.m.
On in a day.
Yeah, and I've been working nonstop since 9:30 this morning, so.
9:30? You don't say.
Yep. You'd want a little shut-eye too if you've been moving billions around the world.
We don't
Well,
sleep.
actually I do.
Crypto don't sleep.
Stablecoins,
We're here every day.
NFTs, loans. People can access me 24/7.
What?
But look, everyone's different. You should get your rest. You've had a long day.
You know,
I have,
BlackRock.
haven't I?
Larry
Definitely.
thinks just like
You'll get after it tomorrow.
This is
Tomorrow's
exactly what I
Saturday.
told him to put into
Monday. You'll
that
get after it again on Monday.
commercial.
Monday.
Yep.
Well, I haven't
Yep, that's it. So that was their first commercial, and they don't have the second one up on this website. But yeah, they did put out a new one today. It was actually a little more lame than that. I think this one was kind of on the nose, kind of to the point. I think it was all right. But the new one was basically him talking to a financial firm. What was it? Dang, I already forgot. It was kind of lame. It was really even shorter than that. Probably just find it on X real quick. ETH ETF commercial. There's the Bitwise one, guys. Don't forget that one. That was the best commercial.
Thought you would like to know.
That was Bitwise's first spot
Satoshi
Bitcoin
sends
Ethereum
his
commercial.
regards.
Bitcoin commercial.
Look for Bitwise, my friends.
Look for Bitwise, my friends. That's the first one. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. You'd think it would be all over the place. I'm trying to think of where I saw it today. But anyway, I'm sure you guys will see it eventually. I'm not gonna spend forever finding it. Alrighty. What else we got? Bitcoin fans go wild over ambitious DELL tweet. This was a big one too. I have this in the thumbnail. Yeah. So Michael Dell, right? Michael Dell, founder of DELL, suggested that maybe he's buying some Bitcoin, or maybe the company's going to get into Bitcoin, as he liked one of Michael Saylor's tweets, and then he started tweeting some other things as well. Talking about Bitcoin. We're living in a strange age, guys. Strange times. Bitcoin emerged in 2008 after the financial crisis. Oh my God. We're going to really go into the entire beginning of Bitcoin and all that. No, I'm not going to get into the ownership of Bitcoin. Bitcoin advocates cheer on DELL. Bitcoin advocates are renowned for their fervent support of the cryptocurrency, sometimes at the point of being labeled toxic. I would raise your toxic by chaotic, right? By critics. However, the passion translates into enthusiastic celebrations whether entities announce Bitcoin adoption. The cryptocurrencies community's latest focus is the vague tweet by DELL founder and CEO Michael Dell. Scarcity creates value, he says in one of his newest tweets, as he replied to Michael Saylor. The cryptic message has garnered significant attention, accumulating over 4,000 likes and more than 550 comments at the time of writing. Damn! While DELL's post remains ambiguous, prominent figures of the Bitcoin community quickly interpret it through a cryptocurrency lens, right? With Walker of the Bitcoin podcast declaring, "This is a Bitcoin tweet!" Walker has also referenced DELL's decision to accept Bitcoin as payment back in 2014, a move that was considered bold and unconventional at that time. Yeah, for sure it was. I remember when Home Depot and Lowe's and some of the other the hardware companies were accepting Bitcoin at some locations. Back in 2021, the bull market. McDonald's in some countries, right? Accepting Bitcoin at the counter. Yeah, this is what's going on. You got to get used to it. You got to get used to it, guys. DELL withdrew Bitcoin as a payment method for its goods and services in October 2017 due to low demand. MicroStrategy chair Michael Saylor responded to DELL's tweet with, "Bitcoin is digital scarcity." Damn. Jesus. I love this. I love this back and forth. Oh, man. Drawing in a direct connection between DELL's statement and the cryptocurrency's core attribute. Analyst Willie Woo, they echoed DELL's message with taking a subtle jab at the inflationary effects of the fiat currency money printing. Bitcoin enthusiasts' optimistic interpretations of DELL's tweets highlight their eagerness to cooperate adoption. However, most companies are hesitant to embrace the cryptocurrency. Less and less. I'd say less and less these days. Retail investors are the biggest ETF buyers. That's interesting. I did not know that. I thought we were looking more into institutions, but no. According to dailycoin.com, retail investors are the biggest ETF buyers. Adding Bitcoin to corporate balance sheets remains uncommon, with the majority of large public company holders being involved in cryptocurrency in some capacity, such as Bitcoin miners. I would say that it's not so much retail as it is just Wall Street. Wall Street investors, right? Yeah. All right. So we're going to move on. I think that's the biggest stuff. I'm going to refresh one of the sites to see if anything breaking came out. 63 billion? Yeah, 63 billion in U.S. Treasuries and European bonds to be liquidated as unrealized losses. Hammer, major bank in Japan. Damn, did that just come out? What's the date on this? It doesn't say the time, but yeah, I didn't see this. I just refreshed it. So, damn, this just happened. A banking giant in Japan has announced, breaking news, to liquidate $63 billion in U.S. and European treasuries. Here it is, guys. We just covered it at the beginning of our show, and here it is happening right now. Breaking news. Yeah, $63 billion in U.S. and European treasuries to be liquidated in an attempt to mitigate the massive amount of unrealized losses on its balance sheet in Japan. Damn. We covered it here first. Japan's Norinchukin. Wow. Norinchukin Bank. Wow, that's a mouthful, Japan. I wonder what that means in Japanese. Norinchukin. Which has $681 billion in total assets, plans to complete the sell-off of sovereign bonds by March of next year. So there's going to be a scheduled time sell-off. Holy crap. Moon Label says it happened a couple days ago. Really? Really? This just posted here now on June 21st. I just refreshed it. But I believe you. I will believe you, Moon. So the sales will bring the bank's net loss for the current year's fiscal year to 1.5 trillion yen, which is triple the bank's previous estimate. The bank CEO, Kazuto Oku, said that the banks acknowledged that they need to drastically change its management to reduce the unrealized losses in the bonds, which totaled roughly 2.2 trillion yen of the end of March. Yeah, I mean, the more and more time goes on, they have no choice but to sell off all of the debt they're holding. They're holding $1.2 trillion last time we checked, right? $1.2 trillion of the U.S. national debt. They send it right back. They get a little bit more out of debt themselves. The 300% in debt to GDP. That's public debt to GDP. It's not looking good for Japan. and right now, if you go to Japan, you get a 50% off your trip because it's just the yen right now. The transition to the yen right now, the current exchange rate is 150 yen per $1, and it used to be 100 per dollar, roughly, right? So it's not looking great, and it's sad. It's my favorite country outside America. Oh no! All right, let's check out Twitter and the normies on Google. All right, anything going on? Oh, there's Michael Saylor from years ago being interviewed.
Computers going to $2,000 a share.
Apple computers
right?
are going to
I'd be very, very
$2,000.
long that company. Whoever's selling that stock must be a moron.
Must
right?
be a moron.
This
yeah.
is a company
Oh
that's
my
going to
God.
actually have 4 billion devices out there. If they roll them over once every 4 years, they're going to sell 1 billion devices a year. And the
That
thing
is
that
funny.
people they don't
You can
get,
make the
right? You either
connection
get
to
it or you
that.
don't get
He's also talking about, you know, one of the biggest, of course, longs ever. Of course, has always been Apple. Apple long. But or any tech stock, right? But yeah, there's the 4-year cycle. He said specifically on that, which is really interesting. The 4-year cycle on technology and business. I wasn't aware of that connection. I know, of course, we have the political cycles too, which also affect investments and trading. It's not loading, but we can move on. Yeah, let's see what else is going on. 63,500. Jesus. Yeah. That's how I feel when I look at my friends when they call me on the phone. I'm just like, yeah, man, buy some more. We're down today. Jesus. Yep, that's my sentiment. You wake up and see this. What do you do? $250,000 Bitcoin overnight. Hell, I'm going to Japan right away. I'm telling my boss, I'm out. I'm out because I'm a millionaire at that point for sure. Only 21 million Bitcoin, right? Only 21 million Bitcoin. They're coming. They're coming. There isn't that much left, and they're buying it all up. Damn. Fear and greed is now what it actually feels like when we're at 64. Exactly, Lark. Exactly. And of course, there's Armstrong there. It may extend Americans' experiment with the Western civilization along with it. Yeah, very, very positive stance on that. Of course, he's got to be. Michael Saylor at Michael Dell. Yeah, me trying to stack Bitcoin in the piece, and the random billionaires named Michael that started to eat it all up. Yep, they're gonna take it all, guys. They keep saying it. We don't have that many biddies left. Not many biddies left. Only, arguably, controversially, 2.47 left on all exchanges here in the world today. All right, let's get into normies, guys. What are the normies searching on Google? Not Bitcoin, not crypto. Why? Because they're freaking normies. Chappelle Roan, I don't know. It looks like a singer. I can't even pronounce it properly. France versus the Netherlands, more sports stuff. Taylor Wiley, I don't know. Poland versus Austria, more sports stuff. Peso Pluma, I'm guessing that's an artist. Trigger warning. Review Jessica Alba wages war on criminals. What? I hate that these celebrities have so many political stances on nonsense. How much can they really be involved in? Come on, buttermilk. But what? Why are people searching buttermilk? Number 7, guys. The normies. What the hell? Gracie Abrams. Don't know. For Arkansas, the grocery shooting. Shoot, man. 10 wounded, 3 dead. Damn. Inside job for the CIA? I hope not. I get my tinfoil hat. Where's my tinfoil hat? Slovakia versus Ukraine. Wow, that's yeah, more football. Jocelyn, I don't know. Murdered a 12-year-old. Jesus Christ. Bugatti Tourbillon. Looks like a new Bugatti. I don't know. Lily King. IDK. NJ Transit. So that's the top 15, searches on Google today. Wow, guys. Donald Sutherland. Josh Giddey, just kind of reviewing stuff from yesterday. Nothing, again, Supreme Court decisions. That's the only thing that was kind of really relevant. Yeah. Kind of a sad day in crypto, man. Kind of a sad year. No one's really doing anything. No one's understanding. No one's paying attention. Now, of course, we cover Bitcoin searches particularly as well. And we're at the lowest levels, 35. We haven't seen this low since February. The normies just aren't in yet. Retail is not paying attention, they're gonna let this thing just fly on by. Opportunity and knocking. Nope, it's gone. Sorry, no more of these for you guys. Too bad, retail, too bad. All right, but we don't have to worry about that. We got our exposure to crypto. And you know what? Soon Bitcoin will, Chan will have a better smile on her face soon. She won't be down in the dumps. She'll be dancing again for us. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got for the show tonight. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Yeah, watch out. Watch these charts, man. These charts are going to get crazy. You know, let's actually review this before we head out, too. Because this is still kind of in play. And I want to kind of just underline what again, just kind of rinse and repeat from yesterday. We kind of have the same pattern I drew out here. Again, the idea was we were going to get in there on the morning, dump, right? Which we did. We just dipped down a lot quicker than I thought we were going to dip down. And then we were going to pump right back up again into the evening with what? The full moon. Bitcoin always, not always, but 75% of the time pumps with the moon. The glow of the moon. And so I think that's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. And on top of that, institutions buy on the weekends. So into the weekend, we can see that pump. How much crazier we're going to get? Well, this is my trajectory into next week, right? But then I did, but the crazy moon cycle could do this. And so I'm going to leave this here and see what happens on Saturday. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see what happens. Hopefully we see some crazy candles. Not so much for Bitcoin. I'm expecting more for some of the altcoins like Jasmine. Maybe we'll see more of a recovery in Solana. It looks like Solana's actually coming back up. Yeah, they hit 129 today. I was like, holy crap. I almost bought one, but nah, I just throwing all my money into Jasmine at the moment. Yeah, XRP, everything's just kind of bouncing, got the same kind of look on the charts. It's a little down on Link. Damn, dude, Link is on sale. Is that Fetch? Yeah, Fetch is going sideways. Nice. Wow. Yeah, I think that's about it. What is that? That's gold? Oh my god, guys, we just saw this thing pump crazy yesterday. It just fell off a cliff. Yes! Oh, I love it. I love this market, dude. It's so much fun. It's so much fun when you get to watch this stuff in real time every day. Yeah, look at these giant cascading staircase down, man. This is staircase down pattern. This is a long-term downward trend. Interesting. I'm happy to see this, but I'm also like, I'm not against gold or anything. I just don't think it's the apex asset, right? There's no second best. That's why we're in Bitcoin. All right, guys. Well, have a great weekend. Yeah, probably make some shorts like I did last weekend. Some fun stuff. Probably 3D print some more coins, right? We always got some coins laying around the channel. Got our Jasmine one back there. Got the AVAX one. And I got a Polygon one, too. I don't think I've even shown that one up here yet. But I'm waiting for Polygon to pump, man. I'm bullish on Polygon long term. All right. So, don't be bearish, right? Don't be bearish. Have a good weekend. Can't wait for the rest of this year to play out. It's gonna be exciting, and the election next week, right? The first debate. It's gonna be a point your fingers contest. So good luck on that. All right, have a good night, guys. Thanks again for coming out. Please like, subscribe, do all the things below, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Cheers.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right